Hey, hey, hey. Quiet over there. We're done with your question.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Maura.
Jared. Misha.
Thank you.
Misha, this is his real name. It's shortened, though, to just Misha.
Okay.
Colloquially. That's the diminutive. Yeah.
So, I was wondering, if you were ever going to be at one of the karaoke parties, what would your songs be?
Man, I would Water Blast. Would be my... I guess I'd have to do something Bieber. I mean, that's the only one I never lived to.
Nice Bieber duet.
You know what? I think I grew up... The only times I've ever been to karaoke, I think what you bust out is Friends in Low Places. You know? Being a country boy, gotta bust out some country music. So that would probably be mine. Misha?
I always do something in a made-up Asian language with and I actually do a really good job of it. It's really fun.
Can you give me an example?
You know, well, no, you need the music. You would need the music accompanying and
The tickers?
Yeah. No, it's not going to, what you're describing is not going to work. No. But anyway, yeah. I'm very high-pitched and in a made-up Asian language, which probably is some kind of weird racist thing. I don't know, but it's very funny when I do it, so
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
What is the most memorable prank you ever played on Jensen, either of you, or at the other cast? What's the one you remember the most and liked about it?
Specific pranks are tough, because Jensen and I, long ago, I think when we were doing the prank episode, agreed, like, look, man, let's not start down this road because it will only escalate. Kind of like, I think Sam and Dean essentially said that. We're like, we see each other so much that if we have to be on guard, we'll kill each other. And so we really were able to focus our efforts on Misha. It's really nice for us to have a whipping boy.
You know, sometimes I'll be a late night of shooting and I want to go home and
You, my kids.
yeah, whatever, you know. Get a few hours of sleep before the next day and there'll be no air in the tires in my car. Or my car itself will not be there.
That's right. We're blissfully, we get a ride to set. We got on our, Misha does not.
Yeah.
And so he rides his own car to work and parks it near where our trailers are. Why would you do that? I mean, you have to be a masochist.
Do you know why I drive to work? RG was so slow.
Really?
Yeah. I was just like, I can't. I'm too impatient, and the guy that was driving me was like, and he listens like grandmother, and he listens to
show tunes, only
show tunes and Margaritaville. And
it's a weird combination.
And he's all of his talks about the boats that he hopes to one day buy. And RG, I love you. This is probably going to get back to him. Don't put this on the internet. Seriously, don't. It will be bad for him.
Yeah, I can see that. He's a very respectful guy, but he's a very slow driver.
We love him. He's my favorite person.
Point being, you could still park far enough away from our trailers that we're not going to destroy your car. Or let the air out of the tires. That was a good one. That one wasn't meant to be so mean. I thought we'd probably wrap by like 11 p.m., so I let all the air out of the tires. But we ended up shooting till like 2 or 3 a.m. So by then, like, what am I going to do? Put air back in the tires? So I went home. But luckily he took the advice of one of our drivers and got the tires aired out. Which I was really disappointed about. I got mad that they...
Here's the other thing is, like, the guys on the crew, whenever Jared does something to me, they'll be like, oh man, I'm sorry, here, let me help, fix or resolve this problem. And Jared's like, hey, what the hell are you doing? He's gonna deal with that himself. I mean, seriously, now people are like, oh, sorry, man, you gotta do it.
One time, John, okay, so when we did the Scrabble game and payment was in change, and I put the change into his car, one of our other, the donation to the charity, one of our drivers got shot back and vacuumed up most of the change.
It was like $600 in pennies and nickels.
$683.70 or something.
And it was sloshing around in my car as I was driving to and from work for several days before Johnny
got shot back and cleaned it up, and he was like, I cleaned that stuff up for Misha. And I go, what? He goes, yeah, I got the shot back and I vacuumed it up. But why would you do that? And looks at me and goes, do you want me to put it all back? And I was like, what? No, I guess not. I guess it's due time. But do you still have some change in there?
Yeah, it keeps falling out of new places.
I found change in my trailer still. It was in a little vent about a year later. A year later. Oh, good. Sorry.
That's all, thanks.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi guys, I'm Kylie.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. I was just wondering, we know that Jensen has directed. I was wondering if either one of you guys has had any creative input, like as far as storyline or character dynamics?
That could be misconstrued.
No, we haven't had any creative input.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. It's not funny. But,
I'm sorry,
It sounds mean.
no, don't be nervous at all. I see why you would ask Misha if he's ever done anything. The most creative input I have is the kind of creative input I
like
want.
He'll say, could we have like bigger hot dogs at the catering truck?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it be cool if we got like one of the bigger ones? That would be nice. 'Cause that kind of stuff. I don't know.
The only thing that will change sometimes is Jensen and I will add little characterisms between Sam and Dean to kind of button the scene or make things a bit funnier. For instance, the scene when Sam has the Meg demon is what we call it, and is being really mean to Dean, and finally the demons will finally exercise, and Jensen reaches over and punches. That was, originally I was just supposed to come to versus Peter, and I was like, dude, you should reach over and like punch me, and I should look at you like, I don't know what the hell happened, because I shouldn't know what.
This was like, yeah, good idea.
So basically stuff like that has been the extent, but more than that, just small storyline stuff. And like for French Mistake, like just suggestions about what would be funny and goofy and how to make fun of ourselves and stuff like that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
When's your panel?
Later, midnight.
Oh, sorry guys. I shouldn't tell that train story.
Okay, I'm on. Hi.
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 My question, sorry Misha, I love you, but my question's for Jared. Don't worry, I'm gonna get him.
Thank you. He was getting.
Okay.
He's got a strong smell.
So I want to comment on your last episode of season 6. I think you did an excellent job. I think you did an excellent
What kind of cook is that? Oh, let me see that? Okay. Go ahead.
Anyways, I think you did an excellent job acting part when Sam seems to see himself like from hell, you know.
I thank you, honestly. I'm sorry about this one, but I really do greatly appreciate it.
Alright, so fun.
Thank you. I haven't seen it yet,
But
I intend to watch.
well, the question is,
Thank you.
how do you...
Oh my God, we still haven't gotten to the question?
Okay. Well, the question is, like, how do you prepare yourself, like, the transitions of, like Sam went through a lot of stuff, and, like, you played, like, when, like, you was possessed, or when he was in church. how did you prepare yourself, like, to act this part? Like, so I think you do a really amazing job at that.
Thank you very much.
Basically, thank you. But and that having been said, it's all different. It's kind of like as a human being, I would say, kind of.
Picking up the whole mic stand really accentuates your eyes.
For that, there's a lot of, when I go through a script, I'll make notes, and I'll go back and have notes about things to remember, things that you've gone through, and just being present in the moment, which is what I think acting is. And thank you, you're very kind. Sorry about that one.
Is it really? Do we have to go? Okay.
I know. Thank you guys so much. I also mentioned something earlier, and I want to mention it again. There are, remember the episode, The French Mistake? So those Andy Warhol paintings of me and Jen, I'm going to be auctioning them in Vancouver at the end of the month. So for those of you who are going to be there, I just wanted to let you know, and I'm going to split the proceeds up between a few charities. Unfortunately, I'll give this guy the lion's share. But I'm going to auction them off for a good cause, because I figured I can't really have them in my house and take myself seriously. But it'd be a cool piece of memorabilia for a Supernatural fan. And meanwhile, I've never been to Boston. Thank you all for making it amazing. And I will see you all at the autograph booth. Have fun. Thank you.
Hey, Jared and Misha.